And we're back, and let's continue. All right, so the fruities. Like, I think one good, what I was trying to say at the end of the previous episode is that the fruities, there's like no transition. There seems to be no like natural transition from scene to scene. It is quite possibly one of the most ineptly put together cartoons I've ever watched. And like, He-Man reused animation all the time, but they kind of made them, and there was always new animation to kind of link bits and pieces. Like, that's the thing that's missing in Fruities. There's no rhyme or reason why scenes move from one to another, and the speech loops, in He-Man the speech loops are kind of obvious, but in Fruities it does seem like, it's the way, like, I used to animate speech. It's like, I have to say, like, it is horrendous. It is absolutely horrendous. By the way, we're going to Serena Beach, so we have to go do the Boo boss fight. I'm not looking forward to this. I actually really, really hate this one. But we have to do it. We have to do it. There's no way around it. But yeah, so... And another thing is, like, the dub... Okay, so the voice actors, I have to give a little bit of credit. They actually did, like, attempt to make... I have all the... the one that cracks me up the most is a Rolly. Rolly is the pineapple, and like, though every time he opens his mouth in that cartoon, I'm like, seriously, that's the voice you chose for this character. Oh god, and yeah, and one of the bad guys is like a chimpanzee scientist. Like, that's the thing that cracks me up. The random episode I watched, there are creepy sounds coming from the basement. Could we ask you for help? Oh, thank you. Wow, this hotel owner is one shady piece of shit. So there's ghost boos everywhere. So I think all I have to do is I have to, or do I have to hit these? I just have to hit this. Oh, it was just yeah. Okay, immediately get into the boss fight. Yeah, but the thing that always takes forever with this is the fucking, if he doesn't give me the chili peppers right away. Alright. Okay, fruits. Fruity time. So, it is some clusterfuck of a cartoon. And it always really bothered me that there was, well, going back to another topic, like there's a scantily clad little girl who's one of the main characters as well. And now you throw a fruit at him, and you have to do that 3 times. I think that's the whole thing with this. And actually, legitimately one of my least favorite things about it is the fucking theme song, because it's pretty obvious to me, like, the lady that sings it, she sings it well, but the lyrics, it's like so obvious that it's been translated from, like, the Spanish. Oh, yeah, I just gotta get rid of these guys. Oh, I forgot about that. So, it bothers me a lot, and it was also the kind of show that they would, like, literally just kill airtime by having, like, a musical montage moment. But yeah, if you just go look at the intro to the Fruities, like, it is ungodly. Come on. Man, grabbing stuff has started to give me trouble in this. I'm not really bothering to stop these because it doesn't make things that much easier. Yeah, so the random episode that I rewatched was the fact that it had the ape scientist. I don't remember what he's called. But for the first half of the episode, he wears a face mask to hide his identity, which I thought was, you're a goddamn monkey on an island full of, sentient fruits and vegetables. What is the point of this? Everybody, it is... And of course, like, the thing is, like, he kidnaps the little girl, and, I think he actually uses chloroform, which made it even more disturbing to me. Like, oh my god, this show is just fucking buck wild, isn't it? Oh boy. But yeah, Euro cartoons were kind of weird. So in the 80s, a lot of European production companies actually used Japanese animation studios to produce their cartoons, like the animation. You know, actually, kind of the same way American animation studios started to do in the 80s as well. So that's why 80s Euro cartoons are actually like still really nice to watch. Like Once Upon a Time, Man is one of those. It's an educational cartoon, but it's a really, really good one. Oh, it's just a rematch with the eel. Yes, I think. Or do I just? Oh, I just have to clean. Oh, I just have to clean the mess. Yeah, I have 2 minutes to clean up this gunk. Yeah, that I don't know what happens there when I try to pick it up and the barrel just explodes. Yeah. And you know, stuff like, and even stuff like from the start of the 90s, Alfred J. Quack, the Moomins and stuff, like those were still like really high quality animations. But then in the, when European animation studios, actually they started doing the animation themselves, but they really started to abuse like early, computer animation in a way that, where they just recycled animation constantly. And also, Euro cartoons were hit by that same thing as with, I was talking about anime last time, but anime in the early 2000s always kind of looks a bit yucky to me because it was just at the time when anime started using like digital coloring, but they hadn't gotten like the fine nuances of digital coloring quite right. So that's why a lot of anime from that period has this really flat look, like nothing really stands out and everything's a little too uniform, and there's no dynamics to the shading or the shadings and stuff. And so that's something that don't get me wrong, like there's anime from that period that I really, really like, but I will admit like a lot of early 2000s anime has a lot of the same problems as a lot of because the Japanese were a lot slower to adapt to any kind of digital animation techniques. Wow, that was great. I never expected you to do it so easily. Fantastic, Mario. So, but like the Euro cartoons really got in on the animation recycling and things like it's so transparent that they're kind of just like in so many cartoons that they are killing screen time and doing stupid stuff to fill out the cartoons. Like, don't get me wrong, some American cartoons do that as well. But I always felt it was a much more consistent problem with Euro cartoons. Which, by the way, which brings me to, this is a show that I actually kind of wanted to talk about a little bit. Fruities also kind of reminded of me, and I think they might have shown a few episodes of it on Cartoon Network. It's the Sharky and George. Not like an amazing cartoon. It's a French cartoon about like fish cops, basically. And it's a comedy show. But the theme song is goddamn amazing. I used to love watching that. Actually, I watched it not just on Cartoon Network. I did watch it. I think it aired on Finnish TV as well. Oh, Mario, this troublemaker inside who looks like you. Hurry, get in there. Oh my god, I didn't hit him once. But yeah, I loved Sharky and George. Like, I will admit a bit that that might be a show where I actually kind of like I might even like the theme a little bit more than the show itself. But it was, it was of the Euro tune fare. I do think it was decently entertaining stuff. It had some funny jokes in it, and it did not have as much. It did not have, luckily, as much of that animation recycling bullshit. Okay, where did he go? He didn't jump back to the lower level, did he? Oh, there he is. Okay. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Did he go? Yeah, there. He went. Oh. Okay, that is bullshit. He ran straight into me and he didn't even get... Oh my gosh. Shut the fuck up with your nonsense. Where are you? Oh, there he is. So yeah, the Once Upon a Time Man and Once Upon a Time Life are like two really, really good like French educational cartoons, but ones that They also had really good animation quality. And then I think it was like Once Upon a Time America. I think it might have still had like pretty decent animation, but they clearly were not using the same animation studios for that one already. The theme song to that though, the theme song to that one though is amazing. And I still think the one after that, I think it's Inventors, was also pretty damn good. But yeah, after that, the animation quality. Another one of my favorites that I want to bring up is Around the World with Willy Fogg. That's a Spanish cartoon, and that one, and it's based on Around the World in 80 Days, but you know all the characters are furries. But that was a great show. It actually aired on Finnish television, and it actually had a pretty decent like Finnish dub, all things considered. But oh, is it time for Il Piantissimo? Yeah. But then they made, like, in the 90s, they made 2 follow-up series, which were both based on Jules Verne novels, and they were, it still had, like, the cast from the, yes, it is Il Piantissimo. You know, they had, where's the flag? Oh, well, it's just starting line. This is actually the easiest of the Piantissimos, because you can literally just drop down. I think it's over there. I'm not fully sure, but I think it is. Alright, but I'll let do my Piantissimo. And I'll come back to Willy Fogg after we're done with this race. Ho ho ho, foolish man! I am Il Piantissimo! Yes, that is me! And now I challenge you to a race to that flag. Yeah, there it is in the nook. But if you just swim there, you'll get there much faster than you. It is a race to the finish. The best time is 40 seconds. Are you at the ready? Then set and go! Yeah, so they made adaptations of Captain Nemo and at this Journey to the Center of the Earth in the 90s, which had the Willy Fogg cast in them. But yeah, he took the long way around. I don't know what the hell. This is easily the easiest of these. And so the animation quality on those was occasionally kind of dodgy. You are quite speedy. You are like a fish. You may not be the slow clam chomper I took you for. May we race again. Watch for me. Oh yeah, I was supposed to probably do this race because I did the one in Pianta Village first. This was actually supposed to be the second one, so I did these kind of out of order. Yeah. So that's the weird thing about the Around the World in Willy Fogg is because in the Finnish version, I might have said this, I might have told this story in another Let's Play, I'm sorry if I have. But that show was based on Around the World in 80 Days, but all the characters were renamed, so they didn't have their original book names. So instead of Phileas Fogg, it was Willy Fogg. Instead of Passepartout, it was Rigodon, which I don't know what the hell that even means. I think Princess Romy is the only one who had her own name. Then Fix and Bully, or Inspector Fix, but in the cartoon he has a sidekick. So those guys, but for the Finnish dub, they actually did use like the actual book name. So they called Willy Phileas, and they called Rigodon. They called him Passepartout. But it's kind of weird, yeah. It's another secret level. Oh no, I hate this one. Okay, this might take up the rest of the episode because I always have trouble getting this fucking shell. I hate this. I think the actual secret level isn't that bad. It's this climbing part that always gives me trouble. But yeah, so the thing is like, you know, Around the World with Willy Fogg, the animation quality is honestly quite good. And the soundtrack is amazing. But then when you go and look at the 2 other Willy Fogg cartoons, like it becomes painfully evident, like, yeah, these did not get the same level of treatment as the other one did. Okay, my camera's stuck. Okay, alright, so, wait a minute. There, I'm trying to get there. Can I can't reach it from here, can I? Wait, let's check it out. Oh, I can! I can totally... Yes! Okay, but now I gotta really book it. No, I screwed up. I screwed it up. Yeah, no, I can't escape this red thing. Oh no, yes, I did. I did it, I did it, I did it. Phew, okay, got in there. Okay. This is a little tricky, but it's not too bad. I think I can hack this one. Yeah, it's always weird to talk about those Euro cartoons as well because I don't think I've ever watched any of them in their original language. I think I've only ever. Oh yeah, I think the like you know, it's like I've always watched those shows either with, you know, a either a dodgy or a semi-competent Finnish dub or a clunky British dub. Because it was the Brits for some reason who kind of became, well, I suppose it makes sense because they're you know, European as well. So like the Brits really, you know, have dubbed a lot of those Euro cartoons. Oh yeah, I think probably. Okay, I was wondering, like, you know, Sharky and George, you know, was an okay cartoon, but I think like the absolute best Euro cartoon that I can think of is actually, I was even thinking about this cartoon just recently, was The Animals of Farthing Wood. Like that show is fucking dark. Like seriously, like it's a kid's cartoon where, you know, main characters die on the regular. And, you know, the fucking theme song's epic. Epic as all hell. Yeah. It's amazing to think that that was like a co-production, a co-produced cartoon between, like, the national broadcasters of multiple countries. And it's a kid's cartoon because the main characters fucking die in that thing. Yeah. I think I've only ever really... But on Finnish TV, I think they only ever really showed the first season. So the when they were trying to get to Farthingwood. Oh no. Oh no. Man, I was so close. That was embarrassing. Man, I was right at the finish line there. That sucks. That was awful. I apologize for that. Yeah. But like I think I think Finnish TV only ever showed like the first season. Oh wait, was Farthingwood that one where they were from the wood that they were leaving from? Because they were trying to get to a national park. That was kind of the premise. And then the second season takes place when they've moved to the new park, and that's when they have the conflict with the other foxes. Because the fox is the leader of the Animals of Farthingwood. Actually, yeah, I think they are. Farthingwood is where they move from. That's why they're called that. And then the third season takes place. They're the bad guys. Were the rats, and the third season is the kind of notorious one. But actually, you know, I remember that I actually watched the entirety of the second and third seasons while I was in Scotland. Somebody had uploaded the whole thing to YouTube, and you know, I actually thought, you know, season 3 wasn't that bad. Like, it does have a little bit of the same problem, like that they kind of cheaped out on the animation a bit, but it's more like that the first 2 seasons of Animals of Farthingwood, they used more traditional cell animation, and then for the other ones, and then for the third season, like, oh no, ah, god damn it. Then for the third season, they started using more computerized animation, and that's why it kind of looks like ass. Okay, let's try this one more. Let's give this one more go. Yeah, let's head back to Noki Bay. Oh god, I have to climb back to the shell though. Well, I screwed up. I have to, you know, you gotta pay the fiddler. But yeah, the theme song to the Animals of Farthingwood, like, goddamn, that is some good shit. I had a little running with that, you know, the red, oh my god, no! Oof. You know, again, the thing is, like, playing from the capture window, I haven't had too much difficulty so far with this game, but I am getting the feeling like my timing might be just the slightest bit off because of it, and that's why, I'm having occasional, like, oh no! Yeah, okay, I got it. And you know, another Nintendo game that I am, you know, thinking of... Oh no! Oh no! God damn it. Yeah, gotta get that coin. This isn't Mario 64. Just being on the surface of water doesn't heal you anymore. Now I'm beginning to regret that I'm going up here. But I don't remember what the next star is in any of the other ones, and you know, if it's gonna be, if it's gonna be another secret star, like I'm none, I'm not in any better position. Yes, okay, but now this is the tricky part now. No, where's the next bungee? Okay, it's from here. God damn it. I'm trying to get away from this thing. Okay. Okay. Yes. Alright, got to it. Starting to get the blinkies, though. And that was the other one I was trying to talk about, Blinky Bill. I'm trying to remember, was Blinky Bill legitimately like an Australian cartoon, or was it just a Euro cartoon based on a series of European children's books? Because I think Farthingwood was also a book series before it was a cartoon. But yeah, I'm thinking like Farthingwood is where like Euro cartoons peaked for me when I was a kid. And don't get me wrong, like even Farthingwood, I will admit, reused animation a whole lot, but it was such a well-directed show. It was such a dark subject matter, and it was like, so grim, and it handled like its drama really well. Oh my God, we're so close. I can hear the shine. Actually, remember to call it a shine this time. Okay. Okay, gotta be a bit smart. I've been a big dummy with these blocks. Okay. When it's like coming to the edge, like I gotta slow down. That's been my problem. I've been in too much of a hurry to switch sides. But here's the thing, like I have a really poor sense of perspective here. Okay. Yep. Okay. I missed the whole goddamn platform. That's not encouraging. Okay, let's not do anything fancy here. Let's get to it. Okay. I think this is the last one. Maybe. Okay, so now just take it easy. Yes! Yes! We got it! Alright, and I think that's where we'll end it this episode. Yeah, this was a fun pair of episodes to record back to back. Alright, so let's see if next time we finish up these last remaining shines. So see you there next time. Bye bye!